What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia and welcome to another week of Tester Tuesday. This week we will be reviewing 4 more Bring Back My Bar scents. I hope you had a great holiday season. Let's get started. Alright, let's talk about our first place scent for the week. It is Cranberry Mango. This one is a burgundy colored wax, about a medium intensity or maybe just shy of on cold sniff, and Scentsy has put this in the fruity category. Let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, a melange of tropical mango, cozy cranberry, and spicy pineapple. I don't really get the spice, and I think if there is spice in here, the one direction it would lead would be more like a chili heat, not a spice like cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, kind of like what they did with chili mango, maybe like a jalapeno. So the way I think of this scent is maybe like some dried cranberries with little tiny dices of pineapple and little tiny dices of mango and little tiny dices of some, maybe a serrano pepper or something like that. And then they toss it all together and you put it on top of fish or chicken or whatever, kind of like a fruit relish. That's kind of what I picture. And this type of scent is really good for me on scent appeal, and I'm not big into fruity scents, so I do really like this one. This scent is one that reminds me of a scent that you would put in when you don't know what to warm. You're like, let's just put in some cranberry mango. And I think it's an all year round scent because you've got the cranberry, which is typically a winter scent, and then you've got mango and pineapple, which are traditionally summer scents. And so it's a little bit of a different combination, but it really works. And I think because of those aspects, you can warm it all year round. Where would you warm it in your home? I'm going to say probably best in medium-sized spaces or smaller. Because let's talk about performance. I put 4 cubes in the TV bonus room, which is quite a big space above the garage. Strength and throw was only between 6 and 7 out of 10. I left it going the first day 15 hours. I turned it on the second day. I left it going just 4 hours, and it didn't really get a lot of momentum. So I would say like a day to a day and a half in that area. And the other area, I warmed it in Ryan's room. It did do better there, but it is a smaller space, 2 cubes. And I left it going almost 2 full days. Strength and throw there was about 7 out of 10, so a little bit stronger. So not quite strong enough for an open layout, in my opinion, but maybe anything smaller than that. And I think this would mix well with other scents as well because it's a basic Betty kind of scent. Even though it's got different scent notes, it comes across like a pleasant fruity scent. And I really enjoy it, so I am happy to have it back. Would it be a repurchase for me? Yes. That is Cranberry Mango. All right, let's talk about our second place scent, but it was tied with another scent. I can't believe how many ties we've been having lately. We did have fewer votes than normal, but that's okay. It was a busy week for everyone. So let's talk about Awakening. We'll put it in alphabetical order. This one had 17% of the vote, tied with Lavender Vanilla. And it's almost a peach-colored wax. And on cold sniff, I would say it's about a medium intensity. And Scentsy has put this in the fruity floral type scent. So let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, invigorate your senses with an unexpected harmony of white, peach, and vanilla, pineapple, and amber. So we do have amber, which does usually lead towards a body care or a fragrance like a perfume, you know, that kind of aspect. And I would say yes. But what this smells like to me in the warmer is some sort of soap at the beginning. A soap with a peach. That's kind of what I got. And as it warmed, the soapiness kind of dissipated and it was kind of more of a generic body care. Now, I don't know what kind of soap it is. I was thinking Caress, but I think it's just the color. And then I saw a video from Metallica Mom and she said Camay. So one of those older soaps that we haven't seen in a while. This does lean a little bit like somewhere in between my age and my mother's age. So I'm 51 and my mom's 77. So somewhere in between there. Maybe a little closer to my age, but I would say it's a little bit more mature because there's something about it that comes across like that to me. It reminds me of an older style scent that we haven't seen recently. Like an older fashioned scent. Anyway, let's talk about performance. So I warmed it in 2 spots. I warmed it in the kids' bathroom and I warmed it in Drew's room. So in the kids' bathroom, it did very well, 8 to 9 out of 10 for 2 cubes and 2 mini warmers. And I left it going a couple of days. Now, I must say, I just got lazy and didn't change it. I would say it was probably like a day and a half, which for the kids' bathroom is not very long. So it was strong, but not very long. And in Drew's room was pretty similar. I would say it was about 8 out of 10 starting out. It slowly dissipated, and it really only lasted about a day there, and I removed it after about a day and a half. So longevity was a little bit of a surprise for me. I didn't find it very long lasting. So I'm not really sure what this reminds me of, like something else we've had, because it's got a little zing. It's almost like got an effervescent Sprite kind of tone with the soapiness and the fruit. So a little bit different. I would say for areas, you probably want to warm it in a bedroom or bathroom, because that's kind of what it reads to me. And I would say not one that I would repurchase just based on scent appeal and based on longevity. So that is Awakening. All right, let's talk about our third scent for the week that was tied for second. It's Lavender Vanilla. This is a creamy white colored wax with a purple front. This also had 17% of the vote. And I would put this in the floral category. I think that's what Scentsy put it in. It could be floral fresh. And I would say on cold sniff, it is probably a light to medium intensity. So let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, relaxing mix of hillside lavender, vanilla beans, orange zest, and patchouli. Now, I don't really like lavender scents, and I would describe this kind of like a basic, not quite heavy herbal lavender. But I think what's happening with the patchouli is it's reading kind of like a dull lavender. The background note of vanilla and orange zest, not so much orange zest, but the vanilla in the background is reminding me a lot of the Luxe Vanilla Scentsy bar. So I'm picturing a lavender and patchouli with the Luxe Vanilla Scentsy bar. And Luxe Vanilla is very sweet and almost like candied. It's a very interesting bar, hard to explain. I think it has cyclamen. So I do really like the scent, and I think I will pick up more. But in terms of performance, it's not a boomer, but it's fairly long lasting at a lower intensity. So let's talk about that. I put it in my entranceway. Strength and throw is about 6 out of 10 there. And I think I left it going a little over 2 days, and then I removed it. And in Erica's room, I left it going 3 days. And it was about 6 out of 10 there. But it just seemed to kind of tick along. Every time I walked in the room, it was just like a gentle ticker. Now, I would say maybe most of the time it was probably like 4 out of 10 in both those spots. But it was detectable to my nose. I did enjoy it. So like I said, a mixture of lavender, a little bit of patchouli, plus Luxe Vanilla. That's what I get. So I think this is a really good scent for bedrooms, or maybe if you were wanting an office that was really calming and relaxing, something like this. And I would say you could probably warm this all year round. I don't think it's limited to any season, personally. Will I be repurchasing Lavender Vanilla? I actually also used a tester, an old tester up. Yes, I think I'll pick up one more because I'm not big into lavender scents and I actually enjoy this one. So for me, that's a win. I forgot to mention with Lavender Vanilla, at one point when I was checking on Erica's room, I smelled something that reminded me of rubbing alcohol. Now, I think when I went back and checked later, it was gone. So I think it was just a short-term thing, but I just want to mention that just in case you're kind of sensitive to that smell. So let's talk about our fourth scent for the week. I was able to squeeze another one in. It is Twilight. This one has a nice bright red colored wax, about a medium intensity on cold sniff, and Scentsy has put this in the floral section. So let's read the scent description. Scentsy says, a lovely, sophisticated scent infused with soft romantic florals and ocean air. I don't really get ocean air, I just get a spring fresh air. So this reminds me of, you know, early spring, before the grass is green, you're going for a walk. And in Halifax, we have public gardens, so I'm picturing you're going to the public gardens, and public gardens is known for their florals, so the florals are starting to come out. But you're pushing your baby. Your baby is, you know, just cute and cuddly, and you just gave he or she a bath, and they smell good. They smell clean. They smell like a baby clean freshness. So you're sitting there, and you can smell the baby clean freshness, and you can smell the breeze, and the breeze is bringing you those soft romantic florals. But the only thing is, after a while, this little older lady comes by and sits next to you, and she smells like an older lady kind of smells. So you're getting like the cute baby, the florals, breeze, and then a little bit of an older lady smell, all mixed together. And that's what Twilight reminds me of. I could do without the older lady portion. I'm not really sure what that's coming from. It just has soft romantic florals and ocean air, so not really sure. But that's what I get from this. So let's talk about performance. So I warmed it in 2 spots. I warmed it here in my bedroom, 2 cubes. I would say it was between 4 and 5 out of 10. Now, I'm thinking to myself, that's really light, but I don't think I'd want it any stronger. There's something on my lip. Just because I think if it was stronger, it would have really bothered me, like give me kind of like a headache, or I'd have to kind of leave. I think this would be a good pass-through scent at most for me. Now, the other spot I warmed it, where was the other spot? The other spot I warmed it was the entranceway. And it took me a while to even remember where was the other spot I warmed it. So it wasn't very memorable there. I would say it was about 4 out of 10. So I was surprised it was so light. And that is a good warmer. It's the Aspen Grove 25 watt ceramic, an old style, hot warmer. But yeah, it just didn't seem to perform the greatest for me. I left it going about a day and a half in both locations. So I think if you're someone that likes a little bit more mature, pretty floral concoctions with a breezy kind of airy note that aren't overly strong and aren't overly long lasting, then maybe you want to go with this. This one might need to cure. If it cures, it might get a little stronger. It might get a little bit longer lasting just by default. But I would say this is more spring to me. This is more of a springtime scent to me. And would I be repurchasing this one? No, it just wasn't for me. But I'm happy that the people that really do like this one have it back. All right, let's move to the portion of the video where I'm going to draw some scents and you guys are going to vote. We have a couple Bring Back My Bars remaining. I'm going to draw another one that we haven't reviewed yet, and we'll draw 3 scents from the box. So if you're new to my channel, you're going to pick 2 different scents by early Wednesday morning. You're going to put your votes down in the comments section. And for some reason, if you can't vote on YouTube, find my Instagram post and put your 2 votes there. It's Patricia Gates. All right, scent number 1 is going to be Falling Leaves. There's something on my lip. I was eating popcorn earlier. It might be a popcorn kernel. Scent number 2 is Simply Patchouli. Scent number 3 is Friends. I haven't warmed this yet, so we'll put that up here, and then we'll draw 3 more scents. Scent number 4 is Weathered Leather. Scent number 5 is a big one, Clove and Cinnamon. And let's see. Scent number 6. Sorry, scent number 6 is small. Oh, I do have a bar up this if you decide to pick this one. Scent number 6 is Poppy Fields. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. I hope you're finding the review series helpful. We're winding down, getting back to normal. Pretty soon we'll be looking at a new catalog, so always exciting stuff on the horizon. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.